everybody, thank you very much for tuning in with me, Lorien. This is probably the fourth attempt that I've had with this video. Mercury retrograde is still in full swing, and it still will be for the week that I'm doing, which is the 3rd of October to the 9th of October, and I'm going to be using the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck just to get some kind of nice vibes from that. You know, it's one of my favourites. It is my mum's birthday for this week. She won't see this, but happy birthday. Yeah, she won't see it. But I just want to see what kind of energies are coming through for the week ahead. If it's a personal reading that you'd like, just click on the link below, and if you'd like to join me on Patreon, where I share exclusive weekly content, just sign on the link below and you can see all that. Okay, so without further ado, let's just see what kind of comes through. There is something about breakthrough, and I know that was a few months ago for some signs. Like, there's been some weight on some certain people, and you feel like the weight of the world has been on your shoulders and now it's kind of lifting off. I do feel that there's a significant amount of learning to come through as well. But it's not going to be exclusively busy, it's more going to be a metaphorical lifting off of your shoulders, where you may actually see or feel or experience some catharsis, where your daily tasks don't drain you as much as they normally would. And yeah, let me just see if these cards can explain a little bit more. Whoa. Okay, so show your support is one. Oops, knocked the camera a little bit there. Okay, yeah. Vulnerability is another. And you too. Okay. Yeah, alright, I agree with these. So catch your breath is a second one. And higher ground is the third and fourth. Alright, so show your support. You know, I don't know how some readers do it. They have all these cards around and I just kind of fumble them and flow them everywhere. Anyway, right, 40. Show your support. Is this in frame? Yes. So show your support, I would say, is maybe extending an arm out to others who need it. I think a lot of you do that already, but I think you continue to show your support and so you get bags in return. That's basically what it feels like. You are finally reaching a certain point in your life where you know who to support and who not to support, and then you're able to kind of overcome certain aspects this week, I think. For those of you out there who are, they're saying that you're the glue. So for those of you out there who are the glue to certain structures, whether it be in work, whether it be in your family, friends, you're gonna be able to show your support in various different ways. This isn't just supporting charity and being like a faceless person and just donating every month. This is actual showing up and getting the hard work done. And you may be drained previously for doing a lot for other people, but if you do show your support, this is actually going to boost you significantly. And I actually feel that you are going to be having this return to you in spades. There seems to be a lot of returning coming from this card. And similarly, you've got vulnerability here. If you can see. This card normally means that you may feel like going within a little bit, going to, again with the supporting, you may feel like you need support. This is the perfect time to ask for it or to seek it for yourself. There's no shame in asking for support if you need it, especially not if people should be showing you support themselves. That is very important. Giving you that sense of reward, but not reward, because I'm sure that you don't support people just for what you can get from them. And actually, I think this vulnerability is just to catch your breath. It's just for you to process everything that's happened over the course of the last, they're saying 9 years, because we are in the last cycle now universally, so you are probably going to have to understand kind of what happened before, where you are now, what you want to be in the future, put everything in a little box maybe. But this is just so you can slow down and actually take stock that it is autumn now, or it is spring now for you, and there's another change. This is a transition. For me, I feel like everything is now altering. It's summer and winter are very stable, but what I love about autumn and spring is that it completely shifts, the energy shifts, and you get this kind of really buzzing sensation, or this energy of anything is possible. And I think that could be the energy that's seeing you through this week. You may feel vulnerable, but you may also, or you should also, feel like you can ask for people to assist you, or you could stop and just go, hang on a second, I just need to back away from doing everything for you, and I just need to be myself. Somebody is just telling me, perhaps because I had a coffee today, but there's something, a connection here with too much caffeine. Too much caffeine, or too many energy drinks. You may know who you are when I say that, but too many energy drinks. You need to catch your breath, you need to slow down. You don't have to be on the go all the time, even though society or your job or your family may make you feel that. I think when you have come through this feeling of, you know, catch your breath, taking stock, looking around, asking for support, still showing your support. You can show your support in various different ways. It's not always literally by holding them up and carrying them, but I do feel that you are going to come on higher ground now. And with that, I feel that you will be moving into something that is entirely of your own making, which has got to be good. Okay, there's a lot of vibrational stuff in this, and they're showing me a lot of candles, maybe because I do a lot of candle work, but I understand it as raising the energy of your home, so it must be like, right, tall candles, very slim candles, letting them burn, but you know, if you're going out, please extinguish them. But that energy, the more candles you have, the more energetic it is for the surrounding area. This will protect, especially if you have white candles, but this is actually going to raise your vibration. If you can do it with crystals too, and have crystals around, and incense and stuff. But this is something about not just higher ground, like higher moral ground, as some might interpret. This to me feels as though it's a higher vibration, higher ground that way, and that'll actually may enable you to see the bigger picture rather than immersed in it. You'll see the path ahead. So yeah, reasons to celebrate this week, reasons to release as well. Again, the show you support, I think, is basically, it could be support yourself as well. I actually feel that it's asking you to support yourself. There's no shame in supporting yourself by actually saying, look, I'm pretty vulnerable this week, I just need to take myself back, and I just need to see where I am. There's no harm in that, no shame in that. And I feel that this is generally going to be one of those weeks where you do feel like things are off your shoulders, maybe because you do take that step back. And again, no caffeine, or as little caffeine as you can, and no energy drinks, because that could make your nerves on edge, and I think you do have to give yourself that bit of a break. But yeah, good week. Nothing that seems to be overly heavy. But for those of you who need more relaxation, I think now is the time to take it and seek support from others, and generally don't be afraid of asking for what you need, really. We all need a little bit of help sometimes, and I think that you will do well for those of you who this connects with. But again, if you would like a reading from me, just click the link below. If also you would like to support me on Patreon, I would love that. Thank you for everyone who has already shown their love and support on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think I'm on now. Yeah, it's good to connect, and if you do have any questions, just email me. I'm always happy to answer them. But in the meantime, do cake. See? Cake. This is what I need. Cake. That's a Freudian slip. So do take care of yourself, and I will see you all next week.